Hi guys, and welcome to our extensive coverage of nothing happening over the FOMC meeting. Way more boring than expected. I mean, really, we are moving less than we moved during the trading day. Embarrassing for us to watch. It's now already 2:40. Doesn't mean that we won't be able to see a big move up or down. That's still on the table, but so far, other than the spike up after 2 p.m. and a spike down immediately after, we've seen absolutely nothing. So I'm assuming that Jerome Powell is either not doing anything or just spending or wasting his time there. Keep in mind, I don't know if I mentioned it. You can listen to this press conference on YouTube. I rather, instead of listening to the press conference, look at the charts and try to see if there is an opportunity. Actually, there is an opportunity, and I talked about this NVDL breakout play, maybe over 60. Actually, it's now at 60. The problem is that you enter at 60, which is now. You have to take the full stop loss to 59.50. So that's I don't know if that's a lot of risk, less than 1%. A power play will be either over 620 or over the highs of the day, which are 630. I would think that 630, again, if something happens in this market eventually, and then you use 60 as the stop loss, makes more sense. You have only 0.5% of risk, meaning 30 cents, and you buy into the power and you expect power on the FOMC meeting. Well, you expect, but sometimes the expectations are not being met. Let's talk about one interesting play, one interesting stock that was IPO today, SLDE. Those who are familiar with IPOs remember two of the amazing IPOs ever that came our way this year. One, CRCL, now trading at 190, was IPO'd at 31. CRCL 90, 31. The other one is CRWV. I don't have it on my watch list right now, but it was IPO'd at 40. It's now, I think, 180. Let me take a look again at CRCL. Sorry, CRWV was IPO'd at 40. CRWV. Yeah, was IPO'd at 40. It's now 172, near all-time highs. So both CRCL unbelievable, CRWV unbelievable. SLDE, it's a different sector. Obviously, it's not, has nothing to do with Bitcoin, has nothing to do with AI. And infrastructure, so that's something that is not not as hot. It's actually an insurance company. I don't know why the world needs another insurance company, but okay, let's live with that. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that there won't be a good trading opportunity. Sometimes the trade waits for the second day, sometimes for the third day. If by the third day there is no real volume, most likely there won't be a lot of volume after. Most likely, again, there are exceptions, and you want to look at the exception, they can look at the chart of CRWV. It's outstanding. So CRWV from 40 to 170, CRCL from 30 to 190. Again, those stocks are super volatile. They can move double digits almost on a daily basis. CRCL is up another 20% today. Sorry, 27% today. and both are driven by a lot of institutional investors, which is very, very healthy for an IPO and for the other investors. You are feeling way more comfortable when alongside you as just an investor are JP Morgan and BlackRock and I don't know, the Bank of America and Cathie Wood and zillions of ETFs that are buying into this success story. Let me see if there's anything interesting that I can contribute here, because looks like the SPY is just a joke. Not doing anything. Again, still we have we are now 15 minutes into the press conference, and we still have almost 7 to 8 minutes for this video. Maybe something will evolve and we'll see it. If not, you wait, guys, for the next meeting. And again, remember this one, it's not really that representative. What we're seeing here is a total choppiness. Let me go back to the SPY chart. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So investors are not hearing anything concrete from Jerome Powell, either positive nor negative. It's all wishy-washy, and we're trading 50 cents above 600. That's 0.1%, mind you, and couple of cents below. Half a dollar is 0.1%, so it's a meaningless move. Okay, guys, let's move away from the FOMC meeting and look at Robinhood. The stock is at all-time highs again today. Now, where was the surprise move? Because there was a surprise move. So the stock is actually moving sideways most of the trading day, and then it breaks this high of the day. That's 76, guess what, a round number, and since then the stock is up $2. Now, what are the chances of buying into this breakout trade? Because if you look at the price action, there was the pickup in volume started here at 75.50 here. So if you observe that, you may join the move. If you don't observe it, or I mean the volume, you're not going to enter, because the SPY is not supporting anything, and you still have a 50 cent, maybe more, of stop loss. Again, less than 1%, but what is the reason for entering this trade? So if you observe it, not very easy to observe. This is a huge winner. Already like 4-1, almost 5-1 winner. Otherwise, very tough to observe. Okay, so not concentrating 100% on the volumes on one hand, and on because this is the driver here, and you're focusing more on what the market is doing, and thinking that the movement is going to come after the FOMC meeting. And again, we have to read about the news here, because if Robinhood is accepted to the S&P 500, that's a big thing for the stock. and it's on the table, or at least it was on the table. So nothing in NVIDIA, nothing in Oracle, nothing in Marvel. Wow, what a disappointment, guys. I don't want to even show you the Marvel disappointment. So Marvel, no Marvel. Great morning session, but after the first hour, the stock kind of caved. Still up big on the day, but definitely the sellers took over. Okay, I wanted to show you SYM. Sorry, not this one. SYM. Sorry, not SYM. Hold on a second. I'm looking for the stock that was unbelievable in terms of intraday trend. Okay, here it is. Yes, it was SYM. My charts are a bit slow. So take a look, guys, at this unbelievable, one of a kind move from 9:30 and it tops at 1:30. So that's 4 hours, zero pullbacks. Now you have a couple of options to join on this mini pullback or at the round number, but overall, how many times you see such a chart? I have to say once. I don't want to say once a year, but once every month. So it's impossible to see such a chart. Maybe algos will fix this thing and we'll see more of that, but definitely anybody that got on board with this stock, and the only way to get on board with this stock is through the gainers losers list, because nobody knows what this stock is all about. SYM. I read about it, I don't remember what it is about. So yep, again a bit spready, but volume is huge. The daily bar is a beauty, a breakout over the highs of the year. And look at the volumes versus a normal trading day. I mean, it's like unbelievable. Put it down, and I'm going to put it down, and we'll cover this stock extensively in the coming days, if possible. SYM. Okay, guys, thanks also for being here with us in this otherwise disappointing FOMC meeting. Sometimes you want too much and the market is not giving you anything. So this coverage of the FOMC meeting is a total waste of time. Again, that's the way we trade, and sometimes there are surprises. In this case, the surprise was that nothing happened. Again, thanks a lot for being here, and please like, subscribe, share all the good stuff, and we'll see you in our next video.